Is weight loss in seniors a sign of better health? Doctors warn, avoid these four common mistakes. Many people think that when seniors get older, it's normal, even healthy, for them to become a bit thinner. They say things like, a lighter body is less of a burden, or skinny people tend to live longer. But what if I told you that this common belief can actually be dangerous? That in many cases, older adults losing weight is a sign that their bodies are silently deteriorating? Lately, more and more adult children have been coming into doctors' offices, concerned. They say things like, my mom's been eating well, but she's losing weight every week. She's so thin now. I'm afraid to even help her stand up in case she falls. This isn't a rare scenario. It's an all too common health crisis for seniors across the U.S. What's really going on is that muscle mass is quietly disappearing. Their digestive systems are aging, losing efficiency. Nutrients just aren't being absorbed properly. As a result, the body's strength fades faster than anyone expects. Take, for example, a case I recently heard from a clinic in Ohio. An 80-year-old woman named Mary used to weigh about 165 pounds. Over 6 months, she dropped to 135 pounds. Her son made sure she ate plenty of home-cooked meals, but Mary said she never felt satisfied or energetic after eating. When her doctor checked, they found that Mary's muscle mass had shrunk by 30% compared to other women her age. Her grip strength was half what it should be, and her gut health had noticeably declined. Despite no major illnesses, her body was becoming fragile, like a shell unable to support itself. So, why do so many older adults lose weight even when they eat enough? Why is muscle loss happening so quietly, and what can we do to stop it? Today, we'll get to the bottom of these questions. We'll talk about the real causes of frailty in seniors, how to hold on to muscle and energy, and the 4 key things to focus on to stay strong and steady in your golden years. 1. Why do seniors become thin and frail? It's not just weight loss, it's muscle loss. First, let me ask you, have you noticed how many people over 50 don't necessarily weigh less, but their bodies start changing shape? Shoulders narrow, arms and legs become thinner, but the belly sometimes sags and looks loose. Walking slows down, posture gets stooped, and standing up straight becomes a challenge. This isn't just normal aging. What's really happening is that muscle tissue is disappearing at an alarming rate. Muscle loss, or sarcopenia, often begins as early as age 40, long before many notice it. Think of your muscles like a big, sturdy oak tree in its prime during your 30s and early 40s, strong, full, and lush. But once you hit 50, it's like that tree's trunk starts to hollow out. Each year, you lose about 1% to 2% of your muscle mass. After 60, this can increase to 3% per year. By the time someone is over 80, around 2/3 of seniors suffer from some degree of muscle deficiency. If you want to check on an elderly loved one, watch how easily they squat and get back up, or if they can carry a grocery bag weighing around 20 pounds without shaking. Pay attention to their walking pace and balance. These are all early signs that muscle is quietly slipping away. 2. Muscles are your body's second heart. Losing muscle affects your whole body. Muscles aren't just for strength and movement. They're vital internal engines keeping your entire body running smoothly. Each muscle is like a tiny motor helping your heart pump blood and maintain blood pressure. Muscles also serve as a protein reserve. When your body lacks nutrients, it breaks down muscle first to survive. Besides strength, muscles stabilize your joints and protect your bones. Without enough muscle, your risk of fractures, especially hip fractures, skyrockets. Muscles even support your immune system, help regulate inflammation, blood sugar, and metabolism. So, when muscle mass declines, you might see a loose, saggy skin, a pale, unhealthy complexion, bones that feel brittle or prone to breaking, repeated falls and fractures, a long hospital stays and slow recovery, frequent colds and infections, small illnesses turning into serious problems. This is why losing muscle isn't just about looking thinner. It's a hidden but deadly risk for seniors. 3. Sarcopenia, the silent killer of senior health. Sarcopenia has been officially recognized by the World Health Organization as one of the four major geriatric syndromes affecting older adults. Studies in the U.S. estimate that around 30% of people over 60 have some level of sarcopenia. By 80, that number rises sharply up to nearly 70%. Men tend to lose muscle faster because of higher testosterone declines, so their risk is even greater. The problem is that sarcopenia sets off a chain reaction. Losing muscle means slower movement, weaker reflexes, and unsteady gait, leading to falls. A fall that results in a hip fracture often requires months of bed rest. Prolonged inactivity makes muscles shrink further, leading to a downward spiral where some seniors become completely dependent for daily activities like toileting and dressing. Research shows that people with sarcopenia are 3 times more likely to suffer fractures. And sadly, after a hip fracture, the 1-year mortality rate is about 20%. It's also important to know that muscle strength impacts heart and lung function. Many older adults who get winded climbing a couple flights of stairs or suffer from nighttime chest tightness don't always have heart disease. Often, their muscles are just too weak to support normal circulation and breathing. This is looking thin but actually very fragile. For the root cause, aging digestive system. Going back to Mary's case, her sarcopenia was complicated by another hidden issue. Her digestive system was aging too fast. Many people assume that if seniors eat enough food, their bodies will stay strong. But after age 55 or so, the gut's ability to absorb nutrients declines sharply. Even if they eat well, much of the nutrition isn't getting through, which actually stresses the body. Here are 3 major gut changes that happen with age. Imbalanced gut flora. Good bacteria like bifidobacteria and lactobacilli decrease, while harmful bacteria such as certain strains of E. coli increase. This lowers digestion efficiency. Thinner intestinal villi. The villi lining the intestines are like the fibers of a towel. Their job is to soak up nutrients. When they shrink or flatten, the absorption surface drops by up to 30%. Slower motility. Food moves more slowly through the intestines, causing bloating, constipation, and a feeling that I'm eating but nothing is sticking. This often reduces appetite and food intake. Over time, even with a full plate at each meal, the amount of nutrition entering the bloodstream to nourish muscles and organs might be less than half. To keep basic functions running, the body breaks down muscle to recycle resources. Additionally, aging gut reduces production of important hormones like insulin-like growth factor 1, IGF-1, which plays a critical role in building muscle. Without IGF-1, muscle loss accelerates and recovery becomes nearly impossible. 5. Why some seniors get skinnier and weaker despite eating enough. So, it's not about eating less. The problem is that their bodies aren't absorbing enough nutrients. The aging gut acts like a muscle loss accelerator. Fewer good bacteria, more bad bacteria, a thinner gut lining, slower digestion, constipation, and decreased IGF-1. Some seniors try to eat very light or clean diets, just whole grains, steamed vegetables, or watery soups, thinking they're doing something healthy. But this can backfire by making the gut work harder, limiting nutrition and worsening muscle loss. 6. How to fight muscle loss and frailty. 4 essential steps. Muscle won't grow back from pills or supplements alone. It takes consistent habits every day. Many seniors think, I'm old, I get tired easily, so I'll just rest more. But this actually speeds muscle loss. To hold on to your muscles and keep your body strong, remember these 4 critical things. 1. Eat the right amount of protein. Not just more, but timed right. Protein is the building block of muscle. Without enough, your body can't rebuild or maintain muscle tissue. Experts recommend about 1.2 to 1.5 grams of protein per kilogram of body weight daily. For a 130-pound, about 60 kilograms, senior, that's roughly 75 to 90 grams of protein per day, spread across 3 meals for best absorption. Good protein sources include eggs, about 6 grams protein each, dairy, milk, yogurt, cheese, fish, preferably steamed or baked, easier to digest, chicken breast, cooked soft or shredded, tofu, soy milk, or other soy-based products. Many seniors survive on just plain oatmeal or toast with butter, very little protein. This only speeds muscle wasting. Here's a sample day. Breakfast, 1 egg plus a cup of milk, 14 grams protein. Lunch, 3.5 ounces, 100 grams, lean meat or fish, 20 grams protein. Dinner, 2 of 2. ChatGPT said, 0.5 ounces tofu plus 1 egg plus some vegetables, 25 grams protein. Plus a small cup of Greek yogurt or a protein drink before bed, 15 to 20 grams. 2. Strengthen the gut. No matter how good your diet is, it won't matter unless your gut can absorb nutrients. Seniors should focus on gut-friendly habits. Eat fermented foods like yogurt, kefir, kimchi, sauerkraut, or pickled vegetables. Include prebiotic foods, bananas, garlic, onions, asparagus. Avoid overuse of antibiotics or antacids. Consider a high-quality probiotic supplement with your doctors, okay? Eat slowly, chew thoroughly, and avoid skipping meals. Stay hydrated. A healthy gut means stronger nutrient absorption and a better chance of building muscle and strength. 3. Move the body even gently. Muscle needs resistance to stay strong. If walking feels too difficult, start with chair exercises or gentle resistance bands. The key is daily movement. Even 5 minutes done consistently makes a difference. Leg lifts while sitting. Wall push-ups. Standing heel raises. Light arm curls with water bottles or soup cans. If you can, include light walks or Tai Chi. The goal isn't intense workouts. It's consistent, safe movement to activate and preserve muscle tissue. 4. Keep a positive mindset and daily routine. Loneliness, boredom, or depression can quietly lead to inactivity and poor appetite. The body needs a reason to stay strong. Find routines that bring joy. Garden or care for houseplants. Join a walking group. Dance, sing, or play music. Visit community centers. Cook your own meals. Spend time with uplifting friends or family. A cheerful spirit and a little daily structure give the body a reason to fight aging, stay strong, and hold on to life. Final thought. Being thin doesn't always mean being healthy. If you're over 60, especially over 75, maintaining a little flesh on the bones is a sign of better nutrition, muscle mass, and inner strength. Losing weight too fast, especially in the form of muscle, is a warning sign that shouldn't be ignored. Your best protection against aging isn't a supplement or surgery. It's your muscles, supported by good food, a healthy gut, daily movement, and a positive outlook.